Assalamualaikum. Nota untuk ibu bapa atau penjaga Sekolah Rendah Pak Besar Sungai Kebun Kluster 2, subjek English tahun 2. Arahan, tontonkan video ini kepada anak bis kita, kemudian selesaikan Home Learning Pack Week 15. Year 2 English Language, and the topic for this week is environmental problems. Let's start our lesson by looking at the learning objectives for this week. Number 1, answer comprehension questions on environmental problems. Number 2, practice the vocabulary. The steps to success for our lesson are: read the passage, answer the blue hatch questions, practice the vocabulary using word search, close passage, and rearrange words. Okay class, let's start our first activity. Our first activity will be on comprehension passage. Okay class, this is our first passage. You can read along with me. School cleanup. On Monday, Year 2 is cleaning the school. There is a lot of rubbish. There are some plastic bags. There are a lot of plastic bottles. The children are putting the rubbish in the bin. Well done, Year 2. Now, we are going to talk about it. So, where is the cleanup happening? Yes, it is on Monday. So, where does it take place? Yes, it is at the school. What kind of rubbish are there? It says there's a lot of rubbish. But what kind of rubbish are there? Yeah, there are some plastic bags and a lot of plastic bottles. After that, the children put the rubbish in the bin. Well done. Now you can try answering the comprehension questions on page 1. Question number 1. Where does Year 2 clean on Monday? So when you are talking about where, you should be looking at places. So number 2. What types of rubbish are there? So can you read the passage and find what kind of rubbish are there? So lastly, number 3. Where do they put the rubbish? So where do the children put the rubbish? Good luck, guys! For our second activity, you are going to do some word search. Look out for the words on the left in the word search below and cross the words. Before that, let's read the words. Rubbish, fuel, kampong, bins, rainforest, animals, throw, clean, more, streets, litter, water, some. Okay, I'll show you one example. If you have found the words, so you cross out the list. Okay, let's move on to our next activity, which is on activity 3. You are going to complete a closed passage. Okay, here is the closed passage. I am sure you have read the passage earlier on. So the instruction, fill in each blank with one suitable word. Use each word only once. So for example, the first one, year 2. So what is the best word there? Yes, year 2 clean the, and you may continue completing the closed passage. For activity 4, there will be another comprehension exercise. This is our second passage. The title of the passage is Muara Beach. You may read along with me. Muara Beach. On Tuesday, Year 2 is at Muara Beach. They can see many plastic bottles in the water. There is a lot of paper. There is a lot of rubbish. Year 2 is helping to keep our beach clean. They are taking the bottles to the recycling bin. Now, let's talk about it. When do Year 2 go to Muara Beach? Yes, it is on Tuesday. They go to Muara Beach. What can they see there? They can see many plastic bottles, and they can see a lot of paper, and they can see a lot of rubbish. So, what do they do with the rubbish? Yes, they are helping to keep the beach clean. So, they are picking up the rubbish, and after that, they are taking the bottles. They are taking the bottles to the recycling bin. Now look at the comprehension questions on page 3. Where does Year 2 go on Tuesday? Number 2, what do they do? Number 3, where do they take the bottles? You may answer the questions on the worksheet. For our next activity, activity 5, you are going to rearrange the words. Here is an example. Look at the picture. What are they doing? There are 3 options there. They are the park cycling at. What is the answer? They are cycling at the park. Don't forget your full stop when you are writing the sentences. Now, please answer the exercise on page 4. Here is an example. Year 2 is cleaning the school. You may complete the rest of the questions. For activity 6, you are going to match the picture with the words. Look at the pictures. Match the pictures with the correct words. Okay, let's do number 1. What is the picture? Are they bottles? Is it a rubbish bin? Is it paper? Is it a beach? Or are they cans? Yes, it is a beach. So you are going to match the picture with the words. Thank you. I hope you enjoy today's lesson.